Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Almost back at the beginning. Fearless. I wasn't sure which version of this to do, but there's quite a bit to get through. There's a platinum version as well, which seems to have 6 extra tracks on at the beginning. That's a bit weird, but I decided to go for this international version, which I think is the original album plus 3 extra tunes. And then at the end, maybe I'll check out those 6 songs from the platinum version, and then there's the Taylor's version, which I'm not sure which extra things are on there, but there's some, right? But anyway, let's get into it. I might have heard this one before on maybe Speak Now on the tour, maybe.
There's something about the way the street looks when it's just rain. There's a glow off the pavement. You walk me to the car, and you know I wanna ask you to dance right there in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah.
I like the mix of this early stuff.
We're driving down the road. I wonder if you know I'm trying so hard not to get caught up now, but you're just so cool. Run your hands through your hair, absent-mindedly making me want you. And I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first.
It's a really good production, really good mix. Just the impactfulness of that snare at the beginning, right? Let's just start it again. I might fast forward it though. Yeah, I love how that comes together.
About the way the street looks when it's just rain. There's a glow off the pavement. You walk me to the car, and you know I wanna ask you to dance right there in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah.
And I'm glad I took it back, because I wasn't really paying attention to the lyrics, but the pictures she paints. I started one more time, do you reckon? She was just always awesome, wasn't she? You know, descriptive songwriting. You know, painting moods with the words, painting not moods maybe, but images. A picture paints 1,000 words. You know.
There's something about the way the street looks when it's just rain. There's a glow.
There is, isn't there, man?
Walk me to the car, and you know I wanna ask you to dance right there in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm interested to listen to the Taylor's version of this, to see how the delivery changes.
I'm trying so hard not to get caught up now. You're just so cool. Run your hands through your hair, absent-mindedly making me want you. And I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first, fearless. And I don't know why, but with you I dance in a storm in my best dress, fearless.
That's really nice as well. That I don't know if you noticed. There's a guitar riff that sort of comes in really low in the mix to support this chorus, but then there's a backing vocal. I suppose it would be. You know, she's got that additional vocal in there, maybe even 2, but they're really low, man, in the mix. Which maybe it's a common thing for this sort of country music, but it's not Is it something I'm familiar with? My mind is going to the Verve. You know, Richard Ashcroft used to do a lot of sort of monotone, really quiet, low, almost spoken word underneath his vocal, but he'd often like double track his powerful vocal. And it's interesting, when I saw him at Glastonbury in 2008, there was no, you know, vocal augmentation going on, no backing vocalist. There was just him, and he how he carried those songs on his voice was just, you know, chef's kiss. You know, it was just something else. You know.
So baby, drive slow till we run out of road in this one-horse town. I wanna stay right here in this passenger.
Gives me like Shania Twain vibes, which is the country rock, right? It's the country rock thing. Not a genre I'm massively familiar with. It's very bright, isn't it? It feels like summer. Summer rain, almost. So she was, what, 19 when this came out? 18 making the record? Man, that's just... Wow. Second album. You know, still a teenager, man. That's impressive, isn't it? Yeah, nice, man. It's a nice catchy song, isn't it?
You take a deep breath and you walk through the doors. It's the morning of your very first day.
Wow, man! Like I was just thinking on Fearless, the title track, the first song. There is like a youth to her voice, isn't there? You know, she's still got that sort of that country twang going on, and there's an innocence to a vocal, you know, which I was expecting to carry on through the album. But man, we're like 19 seconds in to the second track, and now all of a sudden, man, she sounds like a woman to me. You know, like there was a maturity in. I think there was anyway. Should we listen again? Some mandolin going on in there as well, is there?
You take a deep breath and you walk through the doors. It's the morning of your very first day. You say hi to your friends you ain't seen in a while. Try and stay out of everybody's way. It's your freshman year and you're gonna be here for the next 4 years in this town.
This is really cool, isn't it, man?
Senior boys will wink at you and say, you
man, there's something in a voice there, isn't there? Like a taste of things to come, like not just a maturity, but like an assurity. Is that a word? It sounds like she's self-assured, right? There's confidence in there, man.
You're gonna be here for the next 4 years in this town. Hoping one of those senior boys will wink at you and say, you know I haven't seen you around before.
It's interesting as well. I suppose the audience she's writing for at this point, or maybe she's writing for herself, you know. But it's, I think that's what great artists have to do. I don't know. There's different ways to approach it, I suppose. But it makes me think of Arctic Monkeys, and the first time I heard that first Arctic Monkeys album, and they were talking about current things, you know, 'cause I suppose they're the same age as me. So we were like, when we were like 18, 19, I guess that album came out when I was about 20 maybe. And I didn't pay any attention to that record when it came out, but a couple of years later when I was at Glastonbury, I was reading the paper, one of the free ones they gave out, and it had a little pull-out of Alex Turner's lyrics, and it had the lyrics for that first album, and I was reading them and just thinking, man, like I at that point, I was still very much firmly living in the 60s and the 70s in my musical tastes and what I was trying to express myself, you know, trying to create myself, trying to express myself through that prism, I guess. And then reading his lyrics, it just felt current, you know. There was bits in there about going out drinking with your friends and someone getting into a fight at the taxi rank and stuff after, about people not believing in you, you know, why you going all that way to play a show to like 5 people. There was a great bit in The View from the Afternoon where the lyric goes, and she won't be surprised, no, she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she pressed unlock. You know, those Nokia phones, that's you used to have to unlock them. And before that, I kind of thought it was, I just didn't think it was that cool to like be speaking about modern things like telephones or mobile phones and stuff, you know, which of course was nonsense, and embracing the time you're in, whatever that means. There are timeless elements to being young, I suppose, but yeah, that would maybe be my advice, you know, to anybody who was starting out or any youngsters, is just take it all in, you know, but don't be afraid of living, expressing. What am I trying to say? You know what I mean. But yeah, this is nice, man.
You sit in class next to a redhead named Abigail. Soon enough, your best friends.
And I mean, it's not just enough to talk about these things, is it? You've got to have great melody, great lyrics, great structure, great production.
Every first date, and he's got a car, and you're feeling like flying, and your mom is waiting up, and you're thinking he's the one, and you're dancing around your room when the night ends, Cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe them. And when you're
man, I mean, even like this, I mean, as a just turned 40-year-old dude, you know, like this, I can relate to this song, you know, that she does it so well that it transports me back to being in high school, you know, and I guess being unsure of yourself or unsure of other people, certainly, or not really having developed the social skills or cues, or, you know, and yeah, first kisses and stuff like that, and the nervousness of it, and the want and the desire maybe to be a bit cooler or something, or the pain that you get from, you know, from being bullied, you know, a little bit, or just kids being mean as kids can be, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, it's the power of our music, isn't it, man?
Football team, but I didn't know it at 15. When all you wanted was to be wanted, wish you could go back and tell yourself
All you wanted was to be wanted.
back then. I swore I was gonna marry him someday, but I realized some bigger dreams of mine. And Abigail gave everything she had to a boy who changed his mind. And we both cried, 'cause when you're 15 and somebody tells you they love you, you're gonna believe them. And when you're 15,
This is a class song, man. I really like this one. It's making me think as well about, I suppose, like childhood's just high school sweethearts and stuff. It's got to be a rare thing, isn't it? I do know of a couple of examples of it where it seems to have worked, you know, from the outside looking in anyway. You know, these are not people I'm really in touch with anymore. But I suppose it's rare because like it or not, you know, we will change, don't we? You know, or we grow or evolve as we should, I think. So to get together with somebody at 15, you know, for example, saying you're both 15 or around that age, when you're 25 or 35, the chances that you are compatible maybe still, it's a rare thing, I think, right? It's got to be a rare thing. I mean, do you think it's a rare thing? Or am I just struggling to understand that perspective of it, you know? Because I kind of want to say maybe some people don't grow, you know. Maybe some people never evolve past who they were at high school. Would you say a lot of people are like that in your experience? I mean, I don't really know, because I mean, I'm not in touch with anybody I went to school with. I don't think, no, I'm not. So I think the only people I'm kind of still friends with or acquaintances is everyone that I met sort of after 21 or something like that. And I'm not really, you know, friends with anybody on social media from school or anything, so I don't know what I'm basing it all on, really. But I suppose, I mean, if you're here and watching my channel, then you like to think about things in a similar way that I do, right? To improve, to grow, to understand more, to chase your dreams, just to try and improve your life, I guess, or to learn or whatever in some way. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about all that? I'd be interested to know.
Abigail gave everything she had to a boy who changed his mind. 15.
This is beautiful, beautiful song. This is really, really beautiful.
Take a deep breath, girl. Take a deep breath as you walk through the doors.
Yeah, that was awesome. 15 is an interesting age as well, isn't it? Thinking about it, that was kind of the age I decided that music was my thing, you know. So not knowing who you're supposed to be. But following on from everything I said in the middle of that song, I don't think I really evolved from 15, maybe, you know, all the way up until into my 30s, you know. There was very little evolution at all, you know. I wasn't questioning or thinking about anything, you know, quite the opposite, you know. I just wanted to make music and drink, really, and party, you know, and have fun with friends, you know, listen to music, talk about music. And I kind of always was interested in lyrics and stuff, but I suppose it was, the way it made me feel, I guess, you know. The way sounds made me feel was what I was most interested in. Yeah. Yeah, I know this tune, of course. Thanks for watching. If you would like access to the full thing and loads of other extended content, Taylor Swift, One Direction, Miley Cyrus, videos of me playing my songs and others, link in description.